Hello, all you beautiful people out there. We are in Tahlequah, Cherokee Nation. We're going to do a little ride along the Illinois River up to Grand Lake. So we thought we'd take you on a little journey, maybe have some conversation on the way. We've got Mr. Jackson, Brother Jackson, depending on, and Hayden back there, my nephews. So we're going to have a little ride along. Come with us. So, here we go. It is a hot day today. It is about, I think, 99. It might not be quite that hot, but I believe that is the high. So,
it's showing about 94 right now.
Yeah. We got some cloud cover, so that is nice because cloud cover makes it, without the rain clouds, of course, but cloud cover makes it nice. I'm wearing my fancy Harley-Davidson cooling vest. So I'm not too terribly hot at the moment, but we will see how it goes. We should be cooler as we ride along the river. So we're going to ride this Illinois River path right up to Grand Lake. It's a really pretty drive, so we thought we should share it with all of you. So here we are. We are on a scenic byway that's taking us straight up to J, which is basically right on the edge of the Grand Lake area. There's quite a few towns that surround Grand Lake because it's a huge lake. So this should be a really pretty drive.
And this is kind of a rare area of Oklahoma where you do have the limestone cliffs on the left-hand side. You don't have a lot of cliff areas and mountainy areas in Oklahoma, so this is kind of a cool area. Very unique to the state.
Yes. Lots of cool floating stops and lots of cool camping areas. Looks like business is open.
Yep, they're definitely doing floats.
So we are all getting ready for the 3-day weekend.
Yeah, so this is like a really pretty ride.
So nice and shady. Tree coverage.
Being close to the river, your temperatures are dropping a little bit as far as the air temperature feels on the body. So the last helmet video we put up caused a little bit of controversy. I don't think anybody even mentioned our reviews of the helmets.
Right? It was more like, helmets save lives. We get it. We wear helmets all the time.
Yeah. And we wear helmets more and more. And, you know, one of the primary reason, whether people agree with this or not, we wear them primarily for communication.
Yes.
Secondarily, they're a great defense against road debris, and the roads today seem to have more debris on them than they did 20 years ago. But I'm not anti-helmet. I'm not pro-helmet.
Right.
You know, I am always, what you're going to find out about us is I'm pro-liberty. I'm pro-individual choice.
Dang.
That was just a huge bug or rock that smacked my helmet.
And speaking of road debris.
Speaking of road debris, I'm not sure where that came from. But it was loud as shit.
Yes, it was.
I think we've both gone through 3, 4, 5 helmets.
Yes.
We reviewed the last 3 generations of helmets that we've had for each of us.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it seems that nobody really cared about our opinion on the helmets themselves. But we did get a lot of comments.
Yeah. So I guess we appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I always appreciate the engagement. I don't appreciate the narrow-mindedness of people who just are so absolute that this is the only way that you should do something.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, we had one comment, and you know, it was you should be able to do what you want, but I shouldn't have to pay for it. And
couldn't agree
from
more.
us, you're going to get nothing but agreement on that. But at the same time, that's a little out of my control as an individual as to what you're forced to pay for and not forced to pay for.
I wish I was on the water with them. Looked enjoyable. Sorry, I'm too busy looking at the water and all the people.
Yeah, you might want to watch the road.
The road is important.
So you don't end up with your bike in the water.
Yeah, that's not how I want to go in the river. That would not be my choice. So that little place we passed back there just now has a super cool overhang, and then in the summertime, we stopped there last summer. In the summertime, like September-ish, they do like camping and really cool outdoor concerts, and it's a really cute little store and campground.
I'll have to put that overlay on the video to what that's exactly called. The lady that ran it was really nice.
Super sweet, super sweet. We were here. It was like off season. It was just starting to get to riding season the last time we stopped by there, and she stopped, and we stopped and had probably, I don't know, 30-minute conversation with her. She was really nice. So this month marks my 2 years since I got my motorcycle license, so that's a really exciting anniversary to celebrate. Hopefully at the end of the month we'll get to take kind of a long tour, either east or west. We're not sure. It'll depend obviously on what the world is doing as far as closed downs and, you know, what'll be open, and so we'll just see. But
I think that's one of the reasons why we discuss it so much, is because we do want to start taking trips, and it's kind of hard to plan when we don't know what's open.
Exactly.
And we don't know what might be closing.
Right, because for a minute Colorado was open, which Colorado's a really pretty place to drive through. There's so much pretty...
Man, this is a great time to be in Colorado too.
Right. And they're back to closing bars and things again. So, I mean, not that bars were like our stops or anything, but with that comes all the other restaurants
closing
only.
Of restaurants and possible hotels.
Exactly. So we're kind of watching the news everywhere, trying to figure out where we can journey to.
Well, I think they are bound and determined to have Sturgis this year. Yes,
Sturgis is happening, I think, whether people like it or not, in a sense. And I know that the bikers want it.
I think people are going to show up there no matter what.
Yep, absolutely. I think even if you canceled the formal event kind of thing, I think people are going. It's just what it is. They did cancel Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, which I think we talked about before. They've canceled a number of events. Like here in Oklahoma, we do Oktoberfest, which is not a biker thing, but it's a big deal in town, and that's already been canceled. It's not in October generally. The fair, our Tulsa State Fair, is supposed to still be going on, but I think some of that will still remain to be seen. At this point, it's still scheduled to go forward. It starts October 1st. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that's more in the control of Tulsa County than Tulsa City.
Right.
You know, one thing we've learned during this whole quote-unquote pandemic is the mayor of Tulsa really loves having executive power. I believe to the point to where the state attorney general and the state governor has had to go to court to stop him from just, you know, being complete crazy, from turning us into California pretty much.
Whew. This is my first, like, almost 100-degree day with my full face helmet, so just seeing how that's going to work out. Right now I am a sweaty Betty.
You feel any breeze through that helmet at all?
No, I've got to I popped my shield. So I'm going to be a little loud, but I got to get some air on my face. I can just feel the dripping happening.
Now the boys have been here since just before Christmas, and we've recently made sure they both have helmets. We let Brother Jackson do his own helmet review last week. I hope you got a chance to see it. He does want to start creating content. Unfortunately, because of the way our helmets are mic'd for the video, you can't hear them.
But they're so excited to get to ride with us today to be part of the video. So they're so cute. We get to be in the video. Wow, this lake is full.
Yeah, it is. So we were talking a little earlier about this being like your 2-year anniversary.
Yes.
So, I mean, I like to put this into perspective because to me it really kind of shows people that you can, if you take the right class and you do the right things and then you ride often enough, you can become a pretty skilled rider in just a couple of years.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Prior to you taking the basic rider's course, you really had never, or you didn't have much skill even driving a manual transmission car.
Right, as far as shifting and
you've never
clutch
shifted a motorcycle or any of that kind of stuff.
Nope, I got on a jump start, which is the little standstill bike that lets you shift through the gears and whatnot. Maybe a week or 2 weeks before my class, basically. And that was the first time I ever pulled the clutch and shifted a lever kind of thing. So, yeah, my rider's course, my basic rider's course was basically my first opportunity to get on a motorcycle not being a passenger. And in that weekend I passed my class, and in that first week I bought a little sporty, an Iron 1200, and from there I rode it about a month and traded it in for a lowrider. And then maybe 2 months or so later, we traded it in again for a Heritage Classic, and I rode that one and toured that one. I took a cross country the next summer, and I love that bike. And now I'm on a Street Glide, and this is the first time, like in the last 6 months, obviously with the boys being here, this is the first time I've ever rode anybody on as a passenger. So that's a whole other learning experience.
Well, today's not the first time you've ridden a passenger.
No,
just so
I'm
we're
just
clear.
saying in the last 6 months, right?
Right. The last 6 months is the first time you've ridden a passenger.
Right. Correct. So, yeah, but we ride a lot, and, you know, we try and ride at least once a week. There are some weeks where we'll ride every day. Even through the winter, you know, we talked about the fact that we really don't winterize our bikes because we try and get out at least once a week and just, you know, take them and keep everything liquid on them, fluid on them.
So yeah, we've had a couple of, you know, we put up a couple of our favorite ride videos, and everybody seems to miss that these are our favorite loops that we've created around Tulsa so that we can ride year round. You know, 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, we've created these small rides, and we've really gotten to where we enjoy them. Yes, they're highway rides, they're not, you know, they're not mountain offbeat path like this one today.
But
this
that's
one
not
today would
always
actually
an option.
be, yeah, this one today would be actually like one of my favorite rides in Oklahoma, other than like Tahlequah or some of the really famous, you know, rides. I love the fact that we can get out in Tulsa and we can, you know, get our bikes ridden in the wintertime and keep them lubricated and keep them functioning and keep the batteries charged and all of those things. Keep the, you know, oil circulating in the engine.
All right, well, we did a video yesterday of a ride along the Illinois River, and we didn't get an opportunity to wrap it up and say goodbye, so we thought we would take a second this morning and kind of explain what happened at the end and say goodbye properly.
Yeah, so we stopped in Grove at Grand Lake, and we looked at the weather heading home and realized, oh, we're going to have to dodge some raindrops. So we thought, well, we'll just pack it in and we'll record a little finish, you know, tomorrow, whatever. So we got home and we did drive through a bit of rain, not terrible, but the temperature was amazing because it was probably 75-ish by the time we got home.
Yeah, it got to like 74 when we got home, so the temperature dropped steadily the second we got on the turnpike.
Yeah,
so
headed home. So we had a great ride. Thanks so much for coming along with us. We always enjoy your feedback. So don't forget to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube, and follow us on Instagram. And go ahead and like our video and share your comments and thoughts below. Thanks so much for coming along. Anything else?
nope. See you all down the road.
Peace.